Hello, Jason,
Hello.
and welcome. Thank you for agreeing to talk with me today.
Oh, absolutely. I'm happy to be here.
You know, we're talking about diversity.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted us to get into some of your diverse experiences as a principal.
Mm-hmm.
In particular, in the school in San Francisco,
Sure.
some things that happened there that you had to handle as a principal in regards to diversity issues.
Mm-hmm.
And then also you talked a little bit about like comparing those experiences in San Francisco to your experiences when you were in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to start there, and
Sure.
we'll start the conversation there and see where it goes.
One of my most interesting experiences was when I was an assistant principal of a middle school in San Francisco. We had 2 students come in identified as transgender, and there wasn't a lot put in place for those students. While San Francisco Unified Schools is very accepting and diverse and believes in everyone being welcome and equal, there wasn't a lot of pre-planning for those students to arrive. And on the first day they came, and I didn't know.
Okay.
And so we started talking about, the parents came in angry that I called the students the wrong gender, and they didn't know.
Okay.
So we sat down, we talked about it, started working it out, and figuring out how we're gonna make sure that the students feel safe, where they're gonna go to the bathroom, change in the locker room, allies that they have on campus.
Okay.
And figuring all of those things out was really interesting and exciting to be able to help keep students safe and help them be accepted. And unbeknownst to them, we had 3 transgender staff
Okay.
at the time.
Okay.
So
Talk a
it
little bit
was,
about that.
we had 3 FTM, female to male transgender staff at our school.
Okay.
And 2 of them were living as men fully,
Okay.
had transitioned, and 1 was in the process of transitioning.
Okay.
And there had not been an issue with the 2 that had previously transitioned all the way.
Okay.
And the 1 that was transitioning, there were some parents that were concerned and worried about how the students were going to accept that person transitioning at the time. And we were having some conversations with the teacher about, you're an excellent teacher and I'm here to support you in your teaching career.
Okay.
Whatever you need me to do to support you in teaching career, I'm here to do it. The energy around it and the way that it was handled by everybody in the community was so much more embracing than my experience in Detroit. In Detroit, I did work at a gay and lesbian community center. At the time, it was the largest one in the United States.
Okay.
Now it's only second to Chicago. We're like 10 square feet smaller. Oh,
Okay.
wow. And I did work part-time with the transgender group there.
Okay.
And watching the struggles that they faced and the way the community wasn't embracing really outside of our little building
Okay.
was devastating. For example, there were 2 women that were there. They were male to female transitioned, and their car broke down outside. And so we called the tow truck to come and, help them get the car to the shop. And the 3 tow truck drivers came and went and would not help them. And it was just sad and wrong. And I remember being so upset about that these
What was their
people-
reason? Why wouldn't they help them?
They pulled up and saw these 2 transgendered individuals and looked at them and said, I'm not helping you, and left.
Wow.
There was no excuse given, but it was pretty clear why.
Why?
As someone who comes from the background I come from and presents as a white privileged male from a middle class neighborhood, walking in, I would never think twice about calling someone to tow my car. It would never even cross my mind that I would have to consider that as something that may be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then that experience really helped me look at myself and who I am.
Well, thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right.